as a trans girl who loves herself, I'm often caught in this kind of intersection between something a trans girl has already said before and a narrative about trans people from trans people that I never really get to hear because we're all summarily kind of boxed out of the, I would say, loudly identifying with womanhood, if I'm being honest. And today's topic is boobs, of course, naturally. So we're just gonna start with an example and work from there, okay? About an hour or so ago, I walked into the bathroom. I was taking a shit. I know, wow, so cinematic. And I was looking at myself in the mirror for a second. And I had this thought that I always fucking have when I look at myself in the mirror, which is like, wow, my tits are small. Now, I'm a few months into my hormones, so like, I think about my developing body quite often. And there's this thing that always happens where I'll look at my body in a mirror and I'll go, wow, my tits are small. And then I'll turn around and I'll look at myself in a camera and go, I might have body dysmorphia, actually. actually, wait. And the thing is, when I hear about moments like this from other trans girls, normally it's from like white trans girls, one, and two, it tends to be this thing of like, I'm upset about my small tits because I'm scared of like being trapped in a man's body or something. And it's like, how dangerous is it for me to say that actually just does not occupy like cognitive space? Like it is not something I think about very often. What I instead think about is more so how womanly I am or am not. I'm thinking, am I up to date with the latest femininity DLC? You know, are small boobs in? Are big boobs in? And where do I fit in that? That's what I'm thinking. It's probably reductive to say it like this, but I'm thinking in terms of like the average Cosmo mag. That is what it is. And that's a narrative I don't really hear a lot anymore. The last time I heard something similar was from like Dylan Mulvaney or from Viandre, and they both got shot on for it. Heavy. So I'm not surprised that I don't hear it very often. But like, I don't know. To me, it's important that other trans girls know that there is a world in which you accept yourself as you are without having to think about it. And that in that world, you will still care about gender. In that world, you will still care about how well you may or may not be passing, but the context shifts. And it's not liberation, but it is a step. I want there to be a grander conclusion to draw, but I think this is more of a meditation than a think piece, if I'm honest. So, I don't know. Ruminate on that.